Mike Heldman, the sheriff of Hancock County, is our guest today. And Mike, first of all, thanks for being with us. And like many others around the state, you are having some difficulties with staffing at this current time, both for your corrections facility and also for your law enforcement officers.
Yes, we've been having the last, basically the last 2 years, we've been having some issues with our staffing levels. Last year we hired 9 people for the road and 15 people for the jail alone. So it's been a interesting, since COVID has been very interesting. We had people leave because of retirements. We've had people leave because they don't want to be in law enforcement anymore. So it's become a real change for us in law enforcement. We always had stacks of resumes for people, and now we have to go out and recruit people, from the classes, from the academies, from the universities, to, with the jail, we can bring people in and train them from off the street, basically. But it's a total different operation when it comes to that.
Another situation I know you said you're facing is overcrowding in your jail, which probably does not go hand in hand when you're having staffing issues.
That's true, and we're dealing with that as well, and that's across the state. One of the biggest issues we have is several years ago, the state of Ohio shut down many of the state hospitals as we used to see them. For example, Toledo used to hold over 600. Now the bed space is 115 for 23 counties, which we end up housing many people here in our facility, as well as many jail in Ohio, in the county jails. They're holding people on mental health, drug and alcohol addictions, where before that, they went to the state hospital. So it's because basically that is causing a lot of the overcrowding we're seeing today and having to deal with the state and working with those issues.
Another question I had for you, Mike, is the whole body camera issue. A lot of states are making those mandatory. Counties are as well. Where does Hancock County stand with the Sheriff's Department on body cams?
We don't have them as yet. That is something we've been looking at. Now that the state funding is available, the staff meeting last week, we talked about that. That is a project that we're going to be looking at later this year and for next year. We just completed a major radio upgrade and firearms upgrade. So that's one of the things we want to try and take on in the next 12 to 24 months.
Okay, so we've talked about staffing issues in your corrections department and out on the road as well. How can someone apply if they're watching and they're interested in trying to get themselves a job in your facility?
One of the things they can do is go online to the www.hancocksheriff.org. They can fill out an application online and submit it, and we will be back in touch with them.
All right. Sheriff Mike Heldman of Hancock County, thank you so much for your time today, and I'm sure we'll be talking with you again soon.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Lynn.
And we'll be back with more right after this.